Nazdar, dámy a pánové, já vás vítám u naší herní série na hru Mass Effect 2. Jdeme si promluvit s Mirandou, tak jak jsem slíbila, takže jdeme do kajuty posádek, protože s Mirandou jsme zachránili sestru Orianu, jak bylo řečeno v minulé epizodě, ta nám za to poděkovala a my se teď jdeme podívat za její velmi výsostnou ségrou jménem Miranda, takže Miranda, jdeme tady. Uhu. Ahoj, Miri!
Thanks again, Shepard. Taking the time to help me with my sister. I couldn't have reached Oriana in time without your help. I'm glad Niket tried to redeem himself, for what good it did. Thank you for stopping me, Commander.
Sounds like you had a soft spot for Niket after all.
I didn't have many friends. Niket was one of them. He never wanted anything from me. He was safe, comfortable. A reminder of a more innocent time, I suppose.
Are you happy about your sister's relocation?
She has what I wanted her to have. A normal life, and the freedom to choose her own path. And she knows she has an older sister. A friend.
Are you gonna talk to her again?
I honestly don't know. For once, I haven't planned that far ahead. I'll deal with it after our mission. I have to stay focused, and she needs time to adjust to her new home.
It's funny, I think of you as all business. Good to see that there's a person under there.
The mission's too important to let personal feelings interfere. But thank you, Commander. My sister is safe again thanks in large part to you. I won't forget that.
No. Jupi. Tak, dobré, s Mirandou jsme se hezky promluvili, můžeme jít do prdele zase. Tak, a jo, Garus. Ještě s Kerem bychom si mohli promluvit, když už tu jsme, ten tam byl celou dobu s náma. A doufám, že už konečně kurva skalibroval všechno.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonis, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him. There's a specialist on the Citadel, name's Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonis was seen with him.
What happened? How did Sidonis betray your team?
He tipped off the mercs, told them where our base was. He drew me out with a false job, then let the mercs hit my team. My men weren't prepared. They tried to hold them off. By the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors. They didn't last long. All 10 of them dead. Because of him.
What are you planning to do when you find him?
You humans have a saying. An eye for an eye, a life for a life. He owes me 10 lives, and I plan to collect.
You sure that's how you want to play it?
I'm sure. I don't need you to agree with me, but I'd like your help.
Where do we find Fade?
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Zakera Ward. Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
Wow, tak to bude. Pojďte na Citadelu. Hej lidi, máme hodně věcí na Citadele teďka. Tak, ladies and gentlemen, já si to tady asi pro tentokrát jakože střihnu a za chvilku se vrátím, prostě tady bude střih, hotovo, pařez. Haha! Chce se mnou mluvit Grun, chce se mnou mluvit Jacob, kurva, kdo chce se mnou ještě mluvit do prdele? Všichni se mnou chcete mluvit, ne? Ne, nebudu s váma mluvit, nebudu, ne, hovno. Jacobe, musím s tebou promluvit.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
The yeoman said you wanted to see me. What's this about, Jacob?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
I think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive and needs help, I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it, even if you keep making it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am, and as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Dobře. Na A už jsme měli v něčem, myslím, letět, ale nevím, kde to bylo.
Commander, Morden requests to see you.
Mordin? Kde je Mordin? Mordin. Kde je Mordin? Mordin! Už vím! Ano! Není ona ve strojovně? Ve strojovně, že? Jo. Potřebuje do kajuty posádek tím pádem, když vím, že je ve strojovně! Oh! Ne, Mordin je kurva, kde? Hej, ten bude, myslím, v kajutách. Ale první si jdu promluvit s Gruntem. Se zdal poněkud. Nákladní prostor na pravoboku. Ty nejseš ten, za kým jsem chtěla. Jo, ti potřebuju opravit tamto, ti zase tamto. Tady ho máme, Grunta. Grunte.
Chambers said you're tearing up the place. Something wrong?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something with my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know. See? Why do that? What's wrong?
Okier didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles, voices of warlords, but this is a blood haze in my head. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here my blood screams, my plates itch, and even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
Edie, anything in your files about Krogan diseases that could cause this?
Cerberus has a number of autopsies on file, but nothing on a living Krogan of this age and situation. Krogan are reluctant to share medical records.
My people were defeated by doctors and labs. They will never let stuff like that leave the homeworld to Chunka.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
Dobře, máme tady hodně lidí a ještě pan doktor se mnou chtěl setkat, že? A ten nevím, kde je, ale jo, ten je úplně někde jinde. Ten je v kajutách posádky. Se potřebuje se mnou setkat. Tak, kde pak ho máme? Podpora života. Jsem z toho úplně v prdeli. Dívejte se, koho jsem našla. Thaneho. Na podpoře života. Chudák. Ne, tak kde je doktor? Jde pročíst, kde byl doktor. Ten je zase nahoře někde, že? Jo. OK, tak ještě do bojového informačního střediska. Jo, vždyť on byl tady, jo, s Jacobem zároveň, naproti Jacoba. Technické laborce, minutku, já si tady jenom něco vyřídím. Iridium. Já sbírám všechno, co můžu. Na to nemám dostatek prostředků, ale jak se zdá, budu se nakoupit.
Shepard, important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel. You remember my work? Studying the genophage?
I remember.
Didn't tell you full story. Discovered that Krogan population was growing too quickly. Overcoming genophage. Had to take steps. Personally led a team, created new version of genophage, released it onto Chunka, other colonies, restabilized Krogan population.
I doubt you wanted to give me a history lesson. What's going on?
Blood Pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
We'll go to Tuchanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him safe. Malin last seen outside Erdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Blood Pack. Talk to them or clan chief.
No, tak už máme 2 důvody, proč tam letět. Se jenom mrknu, jak jsme tady na tom, jestli jsme tu na tom dobře. Kolektorský papriskomet. Granatomet. Obloukový projektor. A já se zatím ponechám tady tenhle ten. Nejvíc se mnou chodí tady. Tak jo. A ještě Miranda se mnou docela dost často chodí. Já připrdala ti tuhle. Aby ses nemusela zbytečně bát, a kdo se mnou? Jacob ještě se mnou dostatečně dost chodí. Všichni máte, co potřebujete, super, můžeme jít do prodávky.
No messages for you, Commander.
Děkuji, konečně, všichni si se mnou promluvili, konečně. Takže se můžeme vydat dál, no. Sranda docela. Základ stínového prostředníka. Juj, to tady prozkoumám. Potřebuju do krásné technické laborky. Vždycky běhnu tady nepotřebuju. Potřebuju, říkám, do technické laborky pána. Tady. Takže kolik toho potřebuju? Palladium 15 000. Prostě to si zapíšu. Já si nebudu pamatovat. Jsem to špatná. Takže potřebujeme na... Kam já si to zapíšu? Já tu nemám tolik... Tu mám tolik papírů, že nevím, na co si to zapsat. To je dobré vědět. Tady mám papír. Ano, mám volný papír, takže si to zapíšu na ten volný papír.
Anomaly detected.
Zapneme si tady skener. První si vystřelím samozřejmě sondy, protože... nepůjdu po těch anomalích, já tady regulárně budu dělat Já tady regulárně budu dělat Jo, mi to počkej.
Scans have found something.
Já chci tady skenovat hezky. Anomalii jsme našli, tom půjdeme za chvilku. A zjistím. Ty prostě jak naše země tady. No ty vole, jsem fakt bohač, že tady kam. Naprosto dokonalý boháč, ty vole. Tak, všimněte si, už mám jenom 10 sond. To na tom nejsem zrovna nejlíp, ale budu mít platinu. Hodně platiny. Ty vole, no. Tady další kus platiny. Tak, až dovypotřebováváme zbytek. Tak, až dovypotřebováváme zbytek platiny, tak, ale nebylo řečeno těch sond, tak jdeme. Tak jdeme dál. Tady toho fakt hodně. Jak vidím. Jo, a ta typka, ta Kelly, se mě zeptala, jak to šlo s Ashley. A já, hehe. Šlo to s ní velmi dobře, už tak mi chybí. Man, bitch, tak to je dobré, to se mi líbí tady. Tady všechno ze vším všude. To je tak, když se fakt nesnažíte hledat ty planety, oni si vás najdou sami. Ještě štěstí, že mě to Jacob vzal. Tak, máme tu někde silný signál tady, jo, na Iridium. Tak, již nemáme sondy, nemůžeme skenovat, ale můžeme tu přistat, takže jdeme na věc. Bereme Jacoba, protože to byl ten, co chtěl tam jít se mnou a bereme... Jacob je jasný. Miranda, jo, bude tam ten, že potřebuje, Grant potřebuje trošku zvolit. Grant se potřebuje trošku vystřílet, takže jdeme na věc. Děkuji.
We're clear.
Nekecej. Nekecej, Grunto. Jsme clear. Jsi taková moje náhrada za Brexit tady teďka.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years. Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Kámo, ale vím...
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of...
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
No, začíná to být.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Tak, jsem potřeboval udělat, ale musel jsem počkat, takže jdeme.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
That long? He's got it.
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Takže jdeme do lodi se podívat. Takže fauna a flora tady zabíjí na této planetě, kdybyste se ptali. Nejste nic tady na této planetě. No, co je na tom špatného?
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember, can think straight. They have to hurry.
Takže už i doktor začíná být velmi nervózní. Tak, jdeme si hrát na hackera. Oni mi to tu prostě schválně nedají. Prý minule si byla Minule si byla moc rychlá. Tak tady to máš.
Expect the luxury of do process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't.
Tak, tady už si asi nic nepočtu. Tak a tady už taky ne. Takže to je asi všechno. A možná něco bude dál tam, tím směrem. Takže tam jdu. To mě zajímá, co se tu stalo. Jak říkám, vypadá to tu velice zajímavě. Můj šepi se...
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't think. The leader thinks for us and we serve. So we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Okay. Ty vole, já jsem si vůbec nevšimla, že by tam byl ten... Kámo, já jsem si vůbec nevšimla, že by tam byl ten ochránce a najednou prostě oni mohli zastřelit a já regulárně na tom mít svůj podíl. Ale jak řekl, že já jsem ochránce, tak... To tam se pěkně rozkládá tady ten hajzl. O co já se tady do prdele snažím.
On the ground, now!
To je skvělej. A zatím s ním není žádný problém. Právě naopak.
Those humans were not decaying. They were feral.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
No, to máš pravdu, je tu něco kurva špatně a mně se to taky nelíbí. Takže, odstrojený mechanismus.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
Děkuji za vysvětlení, Jacobe.
Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Jo, a já
Hostiles are cleared.
přeživším mluvit.
Dim, but from the same clan that attacked us.
Až na to, že jsou to jen ženy. No to je pravda.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
If the males were exiled, they die or get stronger. How else should it be?
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Říkal jsi něco, Jacobe?
You certainly seem to have a way with words.
You heard her. I have his face. My father forced the crew to eat toxic food. What the hell?
Přeživší.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
Ne?
I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Your captain demands are forbidden.
Jest tak, jestli jsou zbraně zakázané, tak to tady dělám tím pádem. Že jo.
Tactics like this are fit for...
Please, here. You could end it. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
It wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
So why call for help now?
The surviving males are changing. Everything he did is coming back to bite him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
Taky potřebuji najít nějaké odpovědi. Jej, to je oblíbenější pro mě. Oh shit. Takže to zkusíme znova. Do prdele. Si vůbec nic nepamatuju, nebo co? Už mám taky rozklad? Jo, mám nás to zabilo všechny.
Really him. Just
the old dead are posed. A warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Shit, mechanoidi, kámo. To prostě nechci, že náhodou do tebe začali střílet ty mrchy. Hlavně něco, co se jmenujou, co to dopro... No jasně. To ti tak věřím. To ti tak věřím. Tak, pojď. Oh, hezky. Zvládli jsme to. Tak ještě ne, no. Tak jsme to ještě nezvládli. Jo, 3, 4. Moc blízko, se mi nelíbil. Vy se mi vůbec nelíbíte, děkuji. Tak. Přibijem. Tak, přibijem. Přibijem. Save content. Díky, že jste dorazili. Ty vole, Jacobe, je to pořád tvůj táta. Tak se tak chovej. Dobrý den, pánové, ctění pánové, ctěné dámy, dobrý den, vítám vás na party jménem Umřeš, Chcípneš a tak dále. Aha, chodím špatně, sakra. Ty vole, co udělá, když nevidíš na klavesnici? Já ji mám krásně podcvičenou, vole, takže na ní správně měla vidět! Uvnitř zmatku se sranej. Jestli to udělá takové zvláštní pik, tak to... já už můžu mít 4.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father. Hostile drone!
Stráž s vymitým mostem. Stráž s vymitým mostem. Man, bitch, tak to bylo cool. Já nechci ulečit svůj tým. Můj tým je na hovno. Jako hůř než tady tenhleten je na tom Miranda, kámo, lidi. Regulérně Liara to zvládala, ale ona ne. Těm si prdel, samozřejmě každý tým má nějaké svoje mínusy a plusy, ale oni prostě. Ty vole, neser mě už. Ne, proč? Do žitě, proč? Tady ten zmetek to musel zase být. Já vím, že je to pěkně na hovno, to je. Hej, to by bylo dobrá písnička tady tohle. Já vím, že na hovno to je. Proč tu zase je? Zas tu je imbecil. To je fakt dobrá písnička. Já si naspívám, kámo. Donald Taylor. Kámo, to nemůže být jeho otec, kámo. Ten víc přičmoudlej.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
There's no way I'm letting this slide, Taylor. A price will be paid.
How much? What kind of math can balance these lives? His life isn't worth pulling the damn trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Oh man, tak to jsme... Oh shit. Kámo, oh můj bože, Jacobanový oblek, kámo. 21 000 kreditů, kámo, já jsem úplně... Ghost of the Father, oh můj bože. Já otevírám teď tolik achievementů v té dvojce, že ty vole.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Tak to je plot twist jako prase, vole, Mirando. Já to udělala, jo. Jednoznačný zasvěcenec, pomoci mu nebo se neobtěžovat.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
No, yes. Tralalalalalalalalalala. Teď si odemknem. Technická laborka, počkej, mám tam něco? Už něco. Iridium, můj bože. Cvičit schopnosti bojovat proti Cerbera. Tak jo, máme. Tam je jedno, že tam máme ty nulky. Co pak?
Thane would like to speak with you, Commander.
Ten by se s vámi chtěl... Thane. To je jedno, mám nějakou zprávu? Nemám žádné zprávy. A ten byl do prdele kde? Minutku. Potřebuju se podívat. On byl někde ve strojovně, že? Hajzl jeden. Počkej, kde on byl, vole? Máme tam Thana, Jacka. On nebyl v nákladním prostoru určitě. Nebo byl? Ne, tu máme toho. Na druhé straně byl... Tam byl ten.
The new armor reinforcements really threw off the gravimetric profiles. But
Vážně?
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
Outside of those T6 FBA couplings we mentioned, we are doing fine.
I bet you could find them in the Omega markets if you wanted to help us out.
Jo, tu.
Anything else? Carry on.
Dobré.
Will do, Commander.
Kde byl to prdel ten hajzl? To nevím. Kámo, já si musím pamatovat. Tu je Jack, to si pamatuju. Jack je tu pořád. Tu je? Jo. Ahoj.
I need to get to Pragia, Shepard. Soon.
I'll think about that. Meanwhile, I have to go.
Yep.
Tak jo. Yep. Přesně já. Yep. Yep. Tak jo, počkej minutku, já to musím vyběhat tady ty schody. Kámo, regulárně by bylo teď dobré se zeptat Mirandy, proč to udělala, ale dobře, nebudeme si, tam byl někdo určitě v kajutách v posádce, kámo. Já jsem teď úplně v prdeli, kámo, já vůbec nic nevím. Já jsem úplně podpora, jo, on byl na té podpoře života. Tady, ano.
Shepard, I mentioned when we met on Ilium that I was dying. It's called Keprel's syndrome. It's not communicable, but I have less than a year to live.
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
How long has it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
What sort of dance is that?
I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music, old, unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. My father runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads. Tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I don't look at him.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them. Oh, not all at once. Nothing dramatic, no sneaking out in the middle of the night. No final argument or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
If we're talking about this, he must have contacted you.
No, he didn't. But my condition... I've been judging my life, measuring what I've added and what I've taken away. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self, the soul is. Body and soul work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected, no longer whole.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Hej, lidi, všichni potřebujeme na Citadelu teďka, jo? Takže Citadela po všech těch věcech bude náš další cíl. Já se to teďka zeptám Mirandy, proč to udělala, ale Gulenia mi na to neodpoví, takže to radši vypnu. A nebo to střihnu. Střih! Minutku. Když se něco posede, tak to necháme.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact. I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task. And it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
I wish your people had made the offer.
I looked at your track record as you hunted Saren. I saw the choices you faced. You'd fit in fine here, and we'd be lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
The best thing he did was to put you on my squad.
You'd have done fine without me. I may not have believed it before, but I don't have what you do. That fire that makes someone willing to follow you into hell itself. My father got me the best genes money could buy. Guess it wasn't enough.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
Wait a minute. Are you jealous?
Don't be absurd.
The genetic mutt that the elusive man put in charge. That must sting.
First, it's not a competition. Second, based on your combat records, you're practically a perfect bloody human specimen.
Perfect human specimen, huh?
Don't get cocky. I'm the one who put you back together, remember? And I do damn good work.
You certainly do.
What the hell was that? Okay, this doesn't mean anything. We just... God, I need to think. I'll talk to you later. And stop smiling, damn it.
Tak to nám vyšlo krásně. To nám vyšlo krásně, co šepy? Do prdele. Ne. Ty vole, yes, kámo, ne. Woo! Dobrý, a to jsme si tam šli jenom promluvit, jo. Počkej, furt kalibruje. Jo, počkej, my musíme s Garem to na tu planetu trapnou. Dobré, letíme na tu trapnou planetu. S Garem jsme mluvili. Dobré, teďka pomůžeme Jack s tím, ale že si první... Je kurva ten elevátor tady. Elevátor. Kámo, já už normálně, já už všechno seru teďka. Kámo, Liara mě zabije. Regulárně už vidím, jak mě Liara zabíjí, kámo. Jo. Škoda. Nikdo se mnou nechce mluvit, Kelly? But you look at the set, so I try. Jak to tam je? So I try a little to-do. Jo? Dobré, končím. Raději končím. To by... OK. Takže, kam potřebuju? Tady, do kmotového vysílače. K motovému vysílači... To zase blbě na to. Zase tam blbě vletěla do prdele. OK, takže budu potřebovat sondy. Koupím palivo. Koupím si strašně moc sond z těch několika tisíci peněz, co mám. Skvělý. A potřebuju teďka... Omega, anomálie, naverbujte Tali, prozkoumejte základnu serveru, pomozte Jack. O můj bože. Ježišmarja, co to tu je? Tuchanka, pomozte Gruntovi, pomozte Mordinovi, pomozte Zajedovi, kamo, my na tu citadelu nepoletíme dřív, dokud já to tady všechno nepozbírám, vole. Jakmile už to potom všechno všechno pozbírám, tak budu absolutní špica, kámo. Tak budu absolutní špica, kámo. Tak, pomozte Jack. Hej, ona chtěla ale tam letět co nejdřív, dokonce mě za to zabila málem. My to nemusíme ani skenovat, prostě tam jdeme jednoduše přistát. Dobré, Jack bereme, protože ta už je na to tak natěšená. Kámo, ta je úplně v prdeli z toho. Doplňte body na vylepšení svých... To vypadá dobře. Počkej, ten má nový, hele, ten oblek, že? Jo. Hej, kámo, ten s brejličkama, ten bude vypadat dobře. Hejko. Kámo, víte, koho tam přidáme? Tady toho. Regulárně to, protože oni jsou oba dva, kámo, naprosto dokonalí. Já mám... OK. Automatický postup. Po všech chci automatické postupy. Konec.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
Of course. This is a Cerberus facility.
Yeah. They build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
Dobře. Teďka si to uložím. OK. Tak, Jack, jdeme na věc. Jestli to stihneme za pár vteřin. Dámy a pánové, já bych tady tu epizodu ale pro dnešek tady típla krásně. A uvidíme se teda u další části na hru Mass Effect 2. Tak zatím adios, amigos.